Welcome back, fans and friends, for this upcoming video. I have the third part to this Nova series. So this here is the 1970. This is the latest of the models that will be on this video. I'm not actually covering it, I'm just showing it, and we're going to compare it because the vehicle coming up is going to be extremely similar to this in terms of aesthetics and made by company. So you see here everything I said. 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS, and as you can see there, the 396. So this, and obviously the SS there, this is the top of the line model. You can see there the engine. We have another SS, but this one, instead of green light, is from M2, the R79. I believe the engine in this is a 327, just by the ears on either side of the air cleaner. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's all I have to go on. And then for this video, I will have this one, the super expensive green light history channel, so the Hollywood Series 12. You can just see right there. And from Counting Cars, limited edition die cast history channel. Contains two vehicles because there is in fact a Chevy Silverado. You can see here another popular vehicle. And then there's the Nova that we will be showcasing, the primary, but not the only one. And there's the trailer that it will eventually go on. So I'm pretty sure this thing will, except for obviously you can just see there a wheel gap, should be nearly physically identical to that, but the engine will be the 427 instead of the 396, which in Yenko terms was originally the engine that they got. So the story goes, GM would not officially allow them to go through with it because it was an insurance liability and a bunch of other reasons. You can go read wherever it is you get your information, but it's nice to know. Little piece of history. Obviously I can't afford a real one, so here I am with this green light. And so the whole packaging comes with an extra insert. This thing will go in front like that, and so when you're taking out the vehicle, and so we'll go over the other things too. It's nothing we haven't covered before. Like I said, the Silverado we've covered, the trailer we've covered, dual wheel. There's the where the pin goes. Very easy to lose. There's the unusually. I believe this is for that when they put it inside there. You can see where they've bolted it through. Wheels have the very long axle, and then again another system. And that's the spots for the ramps. That is the trailer. Next up, I have the two ramps. Now they say working ramps, but just like in real life, you're pretty much doing all the work. These ramps don't do it themselves, and you can just see it goes like that. Obviously, you have to have it lined up. Don't be me. And then the pin is right there. I will put that in later. I will not put it in for this video because I might. Let's see how I feel. And so here's the 2020 Silverado. The Yenko decoration. Well, I guess we'll start from the front. Everything looks nice and even. There's the Chevrolet symbol. Everything is painted on. No inserts. The grille, undercarriage. On to the left side, you can just see that this is the High Country model of the Silverado. It says High Country there. That's the trim level. There's the gas cap. The door handle's painted into the Yenko SC. Depends on who you believe. It could stand for sports car or supercar. Here we have Silverado, again High Country on the back, and Chevrolet etched into the car but not painted. There's the door handle for the trunk, which does not move. There is no cover as well. There's the trailer hitch. Nice wide off-road tires. On to the right side, everything exactly the same. Yenko SC. You do see a bit of, let's just say, missed paint marks. Door handles painted on. Rearview mirrors. with the silver flash on either side, which is always nice. And then back to the front. Underneath you have their green light 2019, and then 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 00523 14526 WB. Let's just see if that is the back end. There it is right there. Okay, and I just realized I didn't cover this very well. Firestone, Ford, Chrysler, Ram, GM, Counting Cars, which is the TV show on the History Channel. And then the other vehicles in this series, we will have the Gone in 60 Seconds, the 2020 Ford F-150 XL with Eleanor, the 1967 Ford Mustang. I believe it's a GT500, and it comes with the enclosed car hauler, something we've also done this challenge previously. Graveyard Cars, 2022 Ram 2500, 1970 Plymouth Cuda 340, another car I believe I've not only covered. I do believe I do have a green light, so if I haven't covered it with green light, I definitely have covered it with M2. And then an enclosed car hauler again, and not the ironically the most expensive car here will be maybe that GT500 might be more expensive than the Yenko, but I'm not sure. This thing goes for well over 400,000 because there used to be a 37 plus an automatic 38, but apparently only 7 of them survive, so they have skyrocketed in value. And obviously you have one from each company. You have a Chrysler FCA product, you have a Ford product, and you have a GM product. And then here's the training manual for that pin, in case you need to see it visually. There it is. So, done with that, and done with the pickup truck. And the really weird thing is that this other Nova is actually extremely similar in color tone to the one we will be covering. Obviously it's not exactly, because it is from a green light, I believe the GL Muscle Series 26. But it's okay, it's not important. So here you have the front of the car. The lights hood, similar, not exactly the same. They've painted this yellow instead of left it silver. Nothing on the plates, which is they could have at least put the year of it, or Yenko or something. There's the SYC. So you notice the Yenko Nova. We have the wipers etched and painted in. The windshield is a little bit smudgy, you can see there. Hopefully I will be able to clean that off. It's not as nice as this one, so it's a little bit harder to see inside of the cabin. On to the left side, I feel a little bit of a grit there. You can just see the tire does not quite fit the rim. I do like the red wheels that the tires are on. We do have wide oval by Firestone are the tires. There you have Nova, and I don't. It's an extremely small writing. I don't want to see if it's extremely small writing. Just the blue insignia in front of Nova, which obviously is not on this car. It just has Nova. So I will bring it back, or somebody in the comments can tell me what that is on an actual Nova. 327, there must be hundreds of pictures out there. I should have looked it up. Yenko SC, S the Y obviously being Yenko. And then here we have again Nova on the right. Ironically, I don't see SS. And these were all SS trim vehicles. Oh, I apologize. The Nova's on the top right there. Nice and easy to see, but there is not nice and easy to see. It might be the lighting, but also nothing on the license plate. Plain chrome bumper. On to the right side, we have again everything pretty much even, and you can just see how badly the plastic is done here. And just to compare with this near identical Nova, look how well they've done this one. And this Hollywood version of the trailer hitch and tow is not cheap. So the fact that it is very... Now, if you're not going to take it out, it's fine. This is not something you'll see with the plastic in front of it. But once you take it out, this one is disgusting. Anyway, more or less there are some issues. See how it doesn't want to roll? I'll probably have to do the repair I did with this one, because that one also did not roll. I did some minor things and then now it rolls. The wheels look really nice, but as you can see, they probably did not. And you see there, it doesn't want to roll. It gets stuck. So I'm going to probably have to either squeeze it or pull it apart just to get it to sort of do what wheels are supposed to do. There's the undercarriage. And we have there, it just says Chevrolet Nova 1969. It has 2000 and green light 2020, made in China. So is that the same as, yeah, pretty much identical. GL 179, so it's using almost exactly the same base. I am just looking for the limited edition number. You can see on the GL Muscle one, it's 1840, right on the other side there, and I do not see where it is. Sometimes they put it in the white ink and it's extremely hard to read. And also because the camera is fighting me, makes it even more difficult. But I do not see the limited. It is limited edition, so it could just be me, but I cannot see the number. But I do have the 0025 WR 1427 WB just here. So I guess the limited edition number is pretty much more or less difficult to see. Not important. So the most important part of the video for me, besides the mild disappointment that this thing could have been great, and then just a few minor things. It might put this one. Don't hesitate to go out buy it if you're going to keep it in its box. And you can see there the hood is fighting me. This one does not fight me. Right? One and done. And so it's the exact same car, but it does not want to open, and when it does open, it shuts very easily. So I guess I don't want to pull and lift it out for fear of damaging it. And so then we have the engine. Unfortunately, it does look okay. It's not very well painted. It's definitely not what's the other company started with? Auto World quality, and it does look like the oil pan / air filter is gritty. It's not quite complete in there, so that's a little bit disappointing. And also the Samsung camera, absolutely disappointing. I'm gonna have to just go with something else, or just use my old phone with a blank memory card, because this is nonsense. Every single video is being ruined by this stupid thing. And so there you have it. It is plain, but at least it's not miscolored. And the hood, you can see there how far I can open the new one, how far the old one opens. This one's much better. So there, unfortunately, the defects appear to be related to either specifically this car or the new. You can just see that it does not want to stay up. So fans and friends, unfortunately, there you can see sort of well. The top of the air filter oil pan is, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say the 427 SYC, which is kind of disappointing. Like I said, Auto World and Johnny Lightning did it, so why can't these guys? And then it does not open as wide as the regular 396. You can just see there. As fuzzy as possible. Anyway, so there you have it. Pretty much done the video. Unfortunately, it was not quite as good as the earlier one. And then that is physically how it goes on the trailer. However, if you do get sick of it, you can always do that. It looks near enough. Somebody might miss it. The only problem is this thing does not say Yenko on it at all. So they might pick up on that. Anyway, fans and friends, thank you for watching this video. I went in with high hopes. It looked really nice, but unfortunately this one actually turned out to be better from a quality standpoint and a production standpoint. It seems to me like they wanted you or planned on you leaving it inside the package, because it does not, on top of not wanting to roll, it does not want to the hood stay open. Look, there's no amount of force I can apply here that makes this. So obviously it's not an M2, so you're not going to leave it on permanent display like this. But even if you just have it on your desk, it's just going to do that. Not fuzzy, phase out like what the camera's doing for no reason, but misbehave. So fans and friends, thank you for watching this rather long video. Honestly, the Greenlight 3961 is better. They're both Greenlight, but the non-hitch and tow. And we've seen this before where they mainline, so their series version will be better than the hitch and tow version, but the hitch and tow version is actually way more expensive. I think this thing, if you price it out, it's $15 for that truck and then this, so it's not cheap. This thing cost me $9.01. So, and I think it's better done well, much more well done. You have Goodyear tires too, so if you like Goodyear tires more than Firestone, you got that as well. But unfortunately, this rare version, representation of a rare version, is done so much worse. Anyway, I apologize for the long video. It's Thomas from Toronto. Thanks for watching, and to the next one.